Good evening, everyone. Oh. It's Baking Tuesday. Making two things tonight. So, yeah. If you've not heard of the Rasp Buns before, they're a cross between like a scone and a biscuit. Our biscuit. So, yeah, really very simple. Both really simple. Hence the reason why I'm doing both. So yeah, I don't know whether Tracy's still around. I'll put link in for Tracy anyway. And as I always say, that link is for Tracy's benefit only. If you try getting on, you're not getting. I will open the panel up at the very end when everything's done. So so yeah, I always, you know, empty. Put link up and pin it and everything right at the very end when we've done baking. Hiya, Gaffer, how are you? Hello, Gaffer. So yeah, and it's basically called Rasp Buns because you put raspberry jam inside, but we're not. Hiya, Laura. I'm not keen on raspberry jam, and neither is anybody else. So I'm using strawberry, but I think Tracy says she's using blackcurrant. So yeah, it don't really matter what jam you put in the middle, but that's why they're called Rasp Buns. But yeah, it's hard trying to. Hi, Johnny. It's hard to explain exactly what they are. You rub them together like you're making scones and whatever, but you roll them in balls and then you poke your, with your finger and put jam inside them. So I don't really know what you class them as, scone, biscuit, bun, you know what I mean? They're sort of, yeah, hard to explain. So yeah, might have to put that link in again for Tracy because there's been quite a few comments. Might mean she's got to scroll back. But yeah, I don't know for definite, but I might make a no bake next week. No bake. Hello, Rich. Hi, Richard. A no bake Twix slice. Oh yeah, I've put link in, Tracy. If you want to scroll back, I did put link, or I can put it in again for you. So yeah. The second one is a bit chocolatey because obviously it's got Nutella in it, but it's also got chocolate chips in it as well. Hey. Hi, Tracy. How you feeling?
I just needed to go up to Lou.
Hiya, Edward. How are you?
I'm feeling a lot better, love, apart from my hearing.
They'll sort it out for you.
The ear infection's it was an ear infection, but I've got dermatitis, eczema in my ears.
They'll sort you.
But this earring don't come back yet. I can't hear a thing out of this ear.
Yeah.
So sending me for an hearing test.
Laura says, chocolate. He says, Chris says, I'll let you know how they taste, Laura. Yeah, not too bad. It's
you got time for a few swallows.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's been a lot cooler today. So
yeah, really,
yeah. It rained all night here. And when Chris took biscuit out, he says it was still raining, but it was like a drizzle. You know what I mean? I've been trying to explain, Tracy, what these they're a bit like a scone, aren't they? You know what I mean? they've got the,
because they aren't going in bun cases, are they? If it's
no,
pastry
and
dough.
you rub it in like you're rubbing, like when you rub you butter it in
into balls, aren't they?
It's hard to explain. I don't know how to explain them. Hiya, Bria, how are you?
Hello, Bria.
But the reason why they're called Rasp Buns is, you're supposed to put raspberry jam in it, but neither me or Tracy are putting raspberry jam in it. But when all said and done, you can put any jam in it you like. So,
and for some reason, like I said to you before, Keena, she's just gone off a strawberry jam and raspberry jam. That's why I've gone for what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, this is it. You know what I mean? Kids go through these stages, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the problem that Tracy's had, Ed, and Chris has been saying. But
does it affect all, whichever, it's an argument's sake, it's the right hand side of your ear? Does it hurt like the right hand side of your head?
It's this one.
I mean, does it affect the
see how it's red?
Yeah.
It's because all scabs have come off now because they said it's dermatitis. They said it's dermatitis, eczema. That's
sure
going to get all that white flaky skin and.
Well, I think that's what I've got under my boobie, but I'm not showing you.
And this side's not so clever. You see that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the thing. You said something about hearing aids. If you have to wear them, then you have to wear them.
They're going to have. That's why I'm off this hearing test to see if there's any damage. Can you hear my voice? How it is?
Yeah.
It's because you can't hear out. But I said when I pull my ear down, I said I know it sounds daft, but I can hear perfectly. But then when I let go, it's like something comes over and stops me ear. So have you heard of them where they've got to put them it's like a little dot, but it's a magnet. They put it inside your ear.
Cochlear implant. Yeah.
And then when you've got your little hearing aid in, it sends signals down to your eardrum for me to hear. Again, so I might have to wear an hearing aid. But if it's going to let me hear, I ain't bothered.
That's it. I mean, it's like Chris. Is it your left ear?
It's this one. But I can't hear that.
It's Chris's right ear. He's had everything. He's even had grommets in his ear.
Yeah, well, it is both ears, Jeanette. It is both ears. I have the problem with, but the most what I can't hear out of this one. I can hear out of that one. Perfect. Yeah. So they're going to put on like an invisible. She says invisible ones where you can't see them.
Yeah, just like earpods.
It's not going to be like big stick thing, thank God.
Edward says this is a medical life tonight. But yeah, I mean, in a roundabout way, Chris can understand because they've told him the
That's why I shout a lot, Jeanette, because I can't hear myself. It's not that I'm shouting whether I'm talking.
Yeah. So. But you see, they've told Chris that the next step is hearing aids.
Yeah, mine. That's what it says to me. But instead of just putting one on, I want to put this dot at back of my ear. But it's like a little operation.
Yeah.
It's a magnet.
And then the magnet. If it sorts it out, Tracy, then I looked at this.
No, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for a letter to come from Bradford to go for the ear test first. And then they'll take it from there.
Right, if you're wondering, Edward, why are we talking about it? Tracy's having a quick smoke. Hey,
well, I've been on for a while with you, have I?
Chris can turn them off anytime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do sign language as well.
Yeah, I do a bit of that.
I'll make sure he hears me.
I can die it out now, Jeanette. I've had a bit of nicotine.
Yeah, okay, then we'll get off. But yeah. Hey up, Edward. You know what, as a joke, I'd take, disconnect him. Oh dear. The first one, obviously, yours is different because I'm doing mine in a conventional oven, but it's at higher temperature. It's 190, but mine's on gas mark 5.
Well, I've got 190 on my thing as well, so that's good.
Well, that it says that's 190. So before we start, I'm just going to put some gloves on because I'm rubbing mine in the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use my thing first. See how I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Pastry cutter. To breadcrumbs.
But the thing is, Tracy, since we've had this new kitchen in, I couldn't even find my scales. I said, because he'd gone to bed, because he hadn't been feeling too good these past couple of days. So I went to bed, and I'm thinking, frig am I going to weigh my stuff out if I can't find my scales? Anyway, I went through all cupboards, and it was one higher up ones. I'm thinking, well,
how can I get that?
I have got a cupboard just for my baking stuff. And I thought, well, why didn't you put it back in cupboard with my baking stuff? Then I won't be looking high and low for it. But anyway, I found them in end.
Oh, right,
so I'm just going to...
Oh, by the way, Jeanette, we've got us new light.
Johnny said.
Oh, when is it?
Yeah. I think it's like ours, because before...
It's a longer one. It's a longer one.
Before, you press switch and it used to flicker a bit and then come on, but this one comes on instantly. Ooh. So I'm wondering if ours the same sort as yours now.
Yeah, it's a bit bigger, this light strip what we've got now at the minute.
And then to put tin lid on it, Tracy, I need a new washing machine.
Yes, and I've got to use my table now because my fridge freezer's outside in the storage box.
Johnny said he were. Didn't put it in one of them now, in one of them things. Yeah, I forgot what you call them.
Yeah, it's a lot big. Yeah, it's a storage box, but you have like outside of a caravan.
That's it, storage box thing.
Yeah, and it's got a padlock on so no one can nick my food. Well, you never know, do you, when you go out and if you get prowlers in the garden?
Yeah,
think, what's in here?
Send Johnny out and get your stuff back.
Don't get out on that. Oh, that's heavy. Put that there.
You ready?
Yeah. Which ones are we doing first, Jeanette?
We're doing the Rasp Buns first.
Right, so I'm just going to move this.
They're quite simple. I mean, they're both simple to do. But I didn't realise until I put both my mixers in that for this one you don't need a mixer.
Christ, these are heavy.
So.
Things.
Oh, they're mixing bowls.
No, these little black things. What you put your dinner on.
Oh, like a tile,
Yeah. But they're heavy thing. They're heavy ones. So I just stood them on there, my ingredients. Because I'm on this little stupid thing. Well, it's not stupid, but it's a lot big, a lot small. I've only got that space to work with.
Oh, well.
But never mind.
Yeah. This is 250 grams of self-raising flour. I think for a minute then. Because the other one uses plain, you see. So this is self-raising flour. 250 grams.
Get over here,
Shh. Watching football. And this says 55 grams of butter or margarine, but I've used like a baking spread. So you can either use butter or you can use, it does say margarine.
But I've got butter.
Yeah. I've got butter for my others.
Yeah.
But I thought, with it being baking spread, it'd be easier to rub in. So, yeah, so we're going to rub this together now. It says until it resembles breadcrumbs. Oh, God, I've got a flour cloud now. If it's not icing sugar, it's... Hey, Crypto, I'm knackered. Chris has started grinding his teeth now and all, as well as snoring. And then he says to me, he says, God, my jaw's on top, baby. I just think so. We're all grinding with your teeth that you did last night. But they reckon you can rectify this with grinding your teeth, you know, like wearing a gum shield type of thing. So he's gonna have to get one of them. Plus, it's no good for his jaw as well, because it starts like you're getting arthritis in your jaw. So yeah, so I'm not, you know, if it's, well, he was doing both last night, grinding his teeth and snoring, but
I don't know what I would do. Probably the same. I've still got this cough.
yeah, but your ear, nose, and throat are all connected, aren't they?
Well, that's what they were saying, yeah. The doctors.
Bria said, must be the theme today. I ended up falling asleep before tea today. Right, so that's that. So into this mixture, you need 55 grams of caster sugar. I'm not taking my gloves off because I'll be rolling balls in a bit. So to this you need, it just says 1 free range egg, but anyway. Right, so it says 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2 in at the moment.
Have you put your egg in yet, Jeanette?
Yeah, sugar, egg.
Yeah, I've put sugar in. Egg, and then
add the sugar and egg to the mixture. Add the milk a spoonful at a time, mixing together to create a thick, sticky dough. You may not need all the milk, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see what's what. See if you're a bit unsure, just add a little bit at a time, and it says creating a thick, sticky dough. See, so that's why I'm only putting a bit in at a time. So well, that's all my milk in, so there we go.
Come on.
Chocolate's not come into it yet, Tim. It says, roll a small amount of dough in your hands to make a ball about the size of a ping pong ball. Well, that's helpful, isn't it? Would you say that's about the size of a ping pong ball?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, we aren't getting a ping pong ball out and you know, measuring it, and do I know what size a ping pong ball is? Well, it says
it's smaller than a snooker ball.
It says it makes 12. So, baby, do you know how big a ping pong ball is?
I'll show you when I get one. I think I've got a good funny idea. It's one of them ones where you.
I'm just guessing, Tracy. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't really know.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just guessing mine. Yeah, Bria says they look about right size. But yeah, that's closer look, Bria. Would you say they about a ping pong sized ball? Yeah, you know what I mean. This bit is just guesswork. I don't know. It's going to make 12, but hey ho. It's the reason why I left my gloves on as well.
How long do they have to stay in oven for, Jeanette?
15 minutes. Crypto said Bria knows her balls. Well, I'm sort of only going on what it says. It says about ping pong ball size. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make 12, in all honesty.
That's too big.
Edward. Hi, partner. How are you?
Hey, partner.
We're talking about balls here. We don't know, because it says roll size of a ping pong ball. So I don't, you know, how big is a ping pong ball? I don't know. Yeah. Hey ho. So it's just. Well, it just says size of a ping pong ball, so I don't know. So I don't know. Still don't think it's going to make 12 myself, but hi ho. Well, I've done 9 so far, and I've only got a tiny bit of what's in my jig left. Dough.
I think that's a bit big.
Probably make 2 more. We only like 1 short. Baby.
Because it is self-raising flour in it, so
Yeah.
we are going to probably rise
Get
a
this
little bit.
bloody too far away.
Well, I thought so anyway.
Yeah, I've only got that bit left, so I think at most it's only going to make 2 more. So. Well, it's I'm only 1 short. I've managed 11. So it says, using a floured finger, poke a hole into the top of each bun, gently pressing right down. Don't tell you what finger to use, though, does it? And do you know when you've gone right down? Oh, we'll see. See what happens.
I'm just going to stick my finger in flour.
That's right. I've got
I'm
a
not
little
messing about pouring it out into a cup or whatever we've got to do.
Yeah, I've poured mine out into a little bowl.
I've got my gloves on anyway, so I only use this flour for when we're doing it like this.
This is the first. Poking a hole in dough with my finger. That's where it says on recipe. That's where it says on recipe.
I hope we're going to rise a little bit because mine was quite tiny compared to yours. On my first lot, do I've got 7 here.
Say I managed 9 on this sheet and 2 on others, but the last 2 were quite small. Yeah, but don't forget it's self-raising flour, Tracy.
Yeah. That's 1 lot.
Right. So that's that. Now it says, where's me? Oh, I put my thing on raspberry. It says spoon a small amount of jam into these holes using a small teaspoon and adding a little water to your jam beforehand will make this step easier.
Did you say add water to jam then?
Yeah, it says it just says adding water to your jam beforehand will make this step easier. It says a little water, so I'm just going to put a drop. See what that makes it like. Because when you think about it, the jam is quite thick. I think it needs a tad more. Yeah, it does make your jam a little bit watery, so you're able to spoon it. It's made it a lot. Right, let's have a look. I mean, when I've seen, if you've seen pictures, it looks like they look like titties when they come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, the actual buns themselves do spread out and rise a little bit, and it makes them look like titties.
Mm-hmm.
But be interesting to know what they're going to taste like. Same as I say, that it's like a scone recipe, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
When you think about it, it's a bit like a scone recipe.
I just wonder what mine will taste like with my jam, blackberry.
I bet it still tastes nice. Summer, it don't really matter what jam you use. You know what I mean? You can use any jam you like.
Well, I thought, well, if I went for a different one altogether, Keener, I'll probably have a go, if you know what I mean. If as soon as you see strawberry jam, so I don't want it. I think I've tasted it. But she's just gone off that strawberry jam and October red. That raspberry. Johnny's not keen on raspberry, but he doesn't mind strawberry. Well, she wouldn't have had no. She might have one or two of these. But I know the next one what we're making, she'll definitely have them.
Oh, Nutella and chocolate chips.
Yes, she'll have one of them, couple of them for a breakfast in morning as well. Before she goes to school.
I think that's about it.
Right, let me just put my thing on.
And my viewers, every single drop of my jam up. Hi, Tommy. Baby. They're ready to go in now. First job complete, Tommy.
Oh, they look like jammy dodgers.
Well, I'm saying because you don't mix them, you mix the. It's a bit like you rub it together with your fingers, so it's a bit like. I would imagine that it's got the consistency of a scone. No, I'm not prepared. I'll let you use my old timer. It says 15 minutes. Right. But there's two more here. I don't know whether you wanted to put them in together. May as well there only be 2 on it because I'm going to need. And when these come out of oven, Tracy,
yeah,
it needs putting down a notch, the oven.
oh yeah, for next one.
Yeah, like on it's 4. And in this one, you don't use white sugar, you use brown sugar. Hey, I'll tell you something. I didn't find the brown sugar, but in my drawers, I found a little packet of brown sugar, so that sort of topped the sugar that I've got in kitchen. I didn't realise though, and all, Tracy, it only come out when when I was measuring thing. I ain't got. I quite haven't got 100 grams of Nutella. I've got 99 grams, but not 100. And they're scraping it bottom of the thing. You know where it's like round all corners.
Yeah, round all corners. Yeah. Well, I have no Nutella in at all, and I got some anyway.
Well, you see, I knew we got jam in. I knew I got chocolate spread in, and I've normally got tons of chocolate spread.
Oh yeah.
No, this is not the 3 kilogram bag of sugar, Edward. It were a small one, and it were partly, I'd opened it at some point, and I come across it. I thought, oh, like brown sugar, that'll top me, because in kitchen, this is why I'm still using light brown sugar, is because in my kitchen I've got all my sugars and my flours and everything in a tub. And they all marked up, self-raising flour, plain flour, caster sugar, light brown sugar, demerara sugar, golden caster sugar, icing sugar. You know what I mean? I've got them all lined up in there, and I've got them all. But, so yeah. And when I went in, because I've got like 2 sets of drawers in the passage that's got my baking equipment in. There's one with my equipment in, and one with, sugars, sprinkles, white chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips. You know what I mean? There's like a food side that's got all my, Anyway, I was getting my chocolate chips out and my bicarb, and I went, oh, I found a little bag of light brown sugar here. Well, it weren't. It were only half a bag of sugar. I thought, well, that'll do. It'll top it up nicely. How many you got out on it altogether then, Tracy?
I've managed to get 12, but that one there's a tiny one, so
my last 2 were like a bit on the small side.
That one there looks like a bit small.
Callum can have them.
Yeah, so yeah. There's 7 cooking now, and then they'll have to go in after when they come out. Because, like I said, I've only got the cooker.
I'd got 2 on the own. So I says to Chris, I says, well, there's only these 2. Well, you may as well bung these in at the same time rather than, cooking them for 15 minutes and then cooking 2 by themselves for 15 minutes.
We're going for some. Look, me and John are going to go look for some wallpaper tomorrow for this kitchen. He's going to strip it all. And that. I'm going to put that new floor down. Don't worry, it won't interfere with me baking. But yeah.
I'll say, and we've got to go washing machine hunting next week. I've seen one. You see, we were talking about this. Since it's been standing in the passage and they've put it back in, that's when it was working perfectly fine before it will put in this passage.
I know, because you just got that washing machine not long ago.
Oh no, I've had it about 7 years. In fact, I had it before my mum died, and she's been dead 7 years. So
Oh.
yeah. But I've seen an Indesit one, and it's not a digital display because Richard said to me other night, or I think it was Johnny, a normal washing machine, you can, buy space for it, but it sounds like it's the circuit board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's only 3 cycles that we can put it on that will completely finish the cycle.
Nice.
But yeah, so there's only like at the moment 3 cycles I can put my washing machine on that'll do the complete cycle, but the others, it stops at the like rinse spin cycle. So we're assuming it's something to do with the circuit board. So I've seen an Indesit one that it's not got no electronic, it's all like twisted dials and knobs, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same as I said to Chris, less to go wrong, really. Well, I'll wait till I've had my cigarette, and then if you want, we can go on to the next one. So as soon as they come out of the oven, whip them on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still warm though. I'm sweating.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you go on in your kitchen. But Chris is watching football. I don't want Man City to win. I want Tottenham to win. I want Arsenal to win title. Because if Man City win it, that's 4 years on trot they've won it. So give somebody else a chance. Although I don't get involved in thing. I know, that at the moment Arsenal's in front. If Man City win this, they go top. Oh, and it's going down to wire. But I didn't want Man City to. It looks like they're winning 1-0.
Do you know the next one what we're gonna do?
It's the Twix. It's a no-bake one.
No, tonight's one.
Oh, yeah.
Using thingy to mix. Or we? Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I got it ready then.
I am. See you later. I'm saying I am Amjad. See you later, Amjad.
Night, Amjad.
I got both my mixers out, and then when I read through recipe, and I thought, well, I don't need my mixer for first one because it's all done with hand.
Well, I just had a little while I was passing time on. Well, not passing time on. I don't know. I've had a spring on my step, so we're all.
Oh.
I just read it properly this time, if you know what I mean. I had a chance to, see how we're going to be baking it, and I'm thinking, pastry. And it's a cookie, but like you said, it's crossing it between a bun and a cookie.
The texture is going to be something like a scone, but with jam in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm only, presuming. But it's actually a Scottish recipe. Because it's from a website called Baking with Granny. But I put all links in anyway to anybody that wants the recipe, links to the
original. Nice anyway, I can smell them already.
But yeah, I always put the links into the original recipe maker.
That's where I go by your recipe. I don't go when, do you know, like you can look onto it and look how they do it.
Yeah.
I always go by you because sometimes you put cups in and I go by cups. I can go by grams when you know you're weighing it all out. But tonight you put cups in as well as grams, didn't you?
I looked at a candy one, Tommy. That it was choice between an indice and a candy, but the candy one has got the electronic. It's got like a little electronic window, but majority of it is like you put it on a certain wash, and you know what I mean. I was sort of, you know, I was like this. So I did look at a candy one, but okie dokie then, partner.
Oh,
Who's getting sent off? Or they got a penalty? But I mean, both of them are simple recipes and very little ingredients. You know what I mean? I think that size says it all. He dived. But yeah, see you tomorrow, Amjad. But funny you should say that, Tommy, but I have been looking at a candy one. What were it? Oh, that were it. After I had all that problems with my Beco one, I think it Rock Point I swapped it for, and I had that for donkey's years. So, but they're a bit more. I don't want a cheap and cheerful, but I don't want to spend a lot on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, if you want, Tracy, we can make a start on the second ones if you want.
Yeah. Why is it doing that now?
What they're looking like, Tracy?
Mine are looking all right, yeah.
They look nice, do they? Are they...
Yeah, they spread it out a lot as well.
Professional chocolate screen lickers ready.
They've like spread it out like a bit of a circle, and then they've gone up a bit like a scone, like you said, and it drops down the middle for jam. So we've done them right. I've done it right anyway. So I've done the same as you. So yours should come out nice as well. Perfect. Just trying to twist this camera around so
it's like a stone, but you don't have to have cream and jam to it, do you?
No. Let's just move keys.
So this is 115 grams of butter.
I'm going to use one of these bowls.
And to this, you want 90 grams of soft light brown sugar. That's come out a bit odd. While I remember, Tracy, I'm going to add my pie cob to my flour.
Ah, okay, yeah.
This is half a teaspoon of bicarb of soda to 210 grams of plain flour. So I'll just give that a little bit of a stir with me. Because doing it this way, you know that your bicarb's mixed well into your flour. So yeah, that's. Thought I'd do that before we start. So we're going to mix this until smooth and creamy. Alarm's going off, baby. I've got a great big lump of sugar there that ain't broke up. That's why it's a bit. Chris has got mine out of oven, Tracy. They look nice anyway.
Yes, I've turned it up.
Just put them on that same tray because they're a bit small. Can't be any fingers.
I've turned footy off because
Why? My sister's.
Did
You get a penalty?
Yeah.
A large egg.
Sorry, I'll near it up now. Well, now what time are you for breakfast?
So yeah, we're going to beat it again. Beat this egg in. Professional chocolate liquor says, don't forget we need a close-up at end. So it says add the flour and baking soda and beat until combined. So this is the plain flour and the half teaspoon of baking soda that. So yeah, I'm just adding that and want to beat it again. So it said, add the chocolate chips. Now it does say 75 grams plus extra for decorating. So there's 100 grams here, so I'm going to sort of not quite put them all in.
On recipe, Jeanette, it said half a cup.
Half a cup of what?
Chocolate chips.
Yeah, or 75 grams.
Yeah.
So I you see, I've got 100, but
Yeah,
I've only,
me too.
I've left a few, you know. So here's the best bit. 100 grams of Nutella. Hi, Tony. How are you? So it says, add your Nutella. It comes off me.
So you're putting your chocolate chips in as well, yeah?
Yeah, chocolate chips and Nutella. And it says, beat very briefly until the cookie dough is swirled but not completely mixed through.
Well, I need to call me beaters off now. Never mind, I've lost my shit.
Oops.
Well, I could just eat this like now.
What, raw?
Yeah, I might be having balls. Yeah, raw. Smells lovely.
Right, I'll show you my buns. Not quite literally pot nest, you know, don't get excited.
I'll have some extra chocolate chip.
There you go, Tracy.
Oh, yeah, they're nice, yeah. I'll show you mine.
Oh dear. And you might not even need me.
Yeah, mine, Jeanette.
Ooh, they look nice, Tracy.
Over 5 minutes, you've got another 8 minutes on that. But I do need these tins now for that.
But yeah, they have got a feel of like a scone about them. But they're like lovely and crumbly when you bite into them. Now with this one, it says take about a tablespoon and a half of the cookie dough and roll into balls and place on the baking trays. Leaving room for the cookies to flatten out, place in oven for 10 to 12 minutes or until golden brown on the edges. Add a few chocolate chips on top and sprinkle with sea salt. So you actually add the extra chocolate chips after they've come out of the oven. Oh, them These buns smell nice, Tracy. Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm using exactly the same baking trays as I did before.
Milk.
Phew. Well, I'm going to use for these, but I'm not going to quite use it all because this one's like a medium one. So this one says it yields 14 cookies. Yeah, we've got Rasp Buns and Nutella cookies. Looking at. Now these has only got to be in for 10 to 12 minutes. Are you under the table again?
Yeah.
Ow. So, yeah, the first one's is already done. Oh, watch what you're doing. God, you sound like you're doing something naughty under there. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, flat on my back. No. Hey, there, apples. Oh! There we go. Get down, I can't get back up again.
Oh, definitely, Tony. Definitely.
Do you know, like it says to save some chocolate for decoration?
Yeah.
Are we putting it on first? Then
No, it says after.
After.
Add a few chocolate chips on top. This is after they've been in the oven.
Do you think they're okay to go in like that?
I reckon so, Trace.
I've got 6 there, and then I've still got that left. So let's see what we get out of it.
Well, I've got 7 so far, so. But you know what it's like, Tracy. We never take it as written as the, you know.
Second lot of done, I think. Get them out. And I can get them chocolate ones in. Oh, so they're not being really too hefty. And then it's second lot, Jeanette.
Ooh, very nice.
I'll stick them up cooling rack and all. So I can use that tin. Put these ones in. Now, did you say this goes up a notch now?
No, down.
Down.
Yeah. Did you turn the oven down, baby? No, down. And what's going on number 4?
And how long are they having? About saying 15 minutes?
It says 10 to 12.
I'll put it on for 10 for now then.
Okay.
Or are you doing the same or put it on for 12?
Yeah. I'll do 10 to start with. No, first lot. Oh yeah.
Right, they're in for 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get these out.
You ready with you?
No, not yet.
Little rock cakes.
Oh. Yeah. Yes. We see I'm one short on this one as well, Tracy, because it says 14 and I've only got 13.
Right. I've got 6 cooking. Been using an ice cream scoop, so.
So. But obviously, I ain't doing the sea salt thing because we don't have salt. What? Right, took us.
So again, Jeanette?
Took Chase with me, I win. I says, yeah, that's what she said. And that, I could take my cups off again. And that's how easy it is. And we've made 2 things and it's still only 10 past 10. So just have a bit of a clean up. I'm just giving this tub a wipe out because it's been up there since before the deep kitchen, so I'll just give it a quick wipe. Oh, pardon me.
Woo. I'll put that on floor then.
But the things that we're on about, what I were on about making next week, Tracy, it's like a chocolate slice mixed with oh wait, I didn't know you weren't home. Yeah, it's like a Rice Krispie thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Rice Krispie mixture. So that's them sorted and put away, ready for the.
Well, I got 12, Jeanette, out of that dough. I've got 6 in this pan.
I managed 13.
Them ones might be a bit bigger because they look like they're spreading a lot and all.
Oh.
Ooh, they're all right though. They're not stuck together, but they're pretty big. I might put these in a tin now they've cooled down a bit. Plastic tub or something.
I've just put mine in a plastic tub tray. So it's hard work, this baking lock. Oh, you've been cleaning windows? I've been cleaning windows. Is it tomorrow you're going painting again, Richard? Do you know what I reckon will make them taste even better, Tracy?
What?
You got some squirty cream?
No, but I can get some. I know what you mean, yeah. Put a bit of squirty cream on.
Yeah, some of that squirty cream on top.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Might get some cream tomorrow.
Well, I've got some. That's what gave me the idea, and I thought, do you know they'll be lovely with a blob of squirty cream on top.
Yeah, because if you use strawberry jam.
Yeah.
So that's what you have in a scone, don't you? Jam and cream.
Jam and cream, yeah.
Yeah. I might have a go myself and look at squirt cream.
It sort of just a thought come into my head. You know, not a massive amount, but just a bit of cream squirted on top.
3 minutes left on that one.
He's been cleaning windows. This is new gaff, Tony. He's moving in a couple of weeks. So, yeah. I've put them buns in a plastic tub, baby. Once these first lot of cookies have come out of the oven, I'll put the link in to come up on panel.
That would be Nutella what I got today, Jeanette. But when I finished with it, it's a nice fancy little jar. I'm going to take the label off.
Oh yeah, I had one or two of them, but
With the white, I can use it. You know, like if you want to put some for baking ingredients, and it's got a lid on.
That's what I use mine for. No,
Yeah, I'm going to save it anyway, haven't it? Obviously, there was 200 grams in that jar, believe it or not.
Huh? But yeah, they do come in handy for baking. But as time progressed, man, I kept breaking mine.
She'll be getting some breadsticks tomorrow with our Kina, and she'll be saying, "Can I have that Nutella?"
I've still got this one.
So you still got that one?
Yeah. There's only a minute left on them now.
Yeah, put this chair back. Oh.
Oh.
They look nice in kitchen, them chairs, Tracy.
Thank you. Yeah, he's took them other ones out and put these ones in, obviously, but Keena needs to think it's a kitchen and not a cloakroom. Under my kitchen table, they're all her shoes. When she comes in, at least she takes her shoes off, but she slings them under the table. I said, well, when we're now, and shoes are in way. I said, I'm going to move them. I don't know how many times we've moved them, but they keep on creeping back.
If you remember, Richard, it got, were there 3 or 4? And it says woman were chucking them out and there were paint stains on them, so he steamed them, if you remember. That's it. That's first lot. Maybe. Yeah. But we wait and see.
My first lots.
I heard Chris go, ooh. It must look nice. Hey?
I might put mine on for another 2 minutes because mine feel a little bit soft.
Yeah, they do look a bit soft.
But at least they're not burnt any.
What do you reckon? About 2 minutes?
Well, that's what I was thinking because she said 12, didn't you, to cook?
Well, it says 10 to 12, yeah.
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 So I'm going to put it on for 2, yeah.
Yeah, Tracy said, Johnny. I can remember them chairs, Johnny, because she said they'd just got a bit of paint on them, so you steamed them, didn't you? And got it, yeah.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Oh. The first ones are done, Johnny.
Yeah.
There you go. If you're still there, Johnny. You can have some squirty cream tomorrow, one.
Yeah.
I'll have it played up to you.
You took the biscuit. Oh. Ah, that's the one, Johnny. I can remember. Because Richard says that's a posh chair, Tracy, and I can remember you getting them.
Yeah, they're all right. Lovely and comfy. Lovely and comfy they are. And she said got all paint off as well. That's it.
Yeah, they look lovely.
When Kelly gets on it, you turn it round if he thinks it's a bloody fairground ride. And a nice swivel chair as well. My computer desk, he likes to sit on that. And then he bangs about on my keyboard. I thought, you don't know what you're doing yet. Stupid camera. I can't get it back. I want it now.
That's 2 minutes already. Baby.
Ready already?
Yeah. There's just 4 there to go in.
15 weeks for our Callum, that's my trade, that's in there.
Getting Kina to school and going paper shopping. I don't blame you, Johnny.
Yeah, we're gonna go for some nice grey patterns for kitchen. Get rid of all this red stickers.
Tell me when you're ready. There you go, Crypto.
Ready?
Yeah.
Is yours hardened up a bit now?
Yeah, but if you think about it, if you leave them on tray, they should harden up a bit. But yeah, there you go. Close up. I'm going to leave them on tray till they've cooled down a bit, and then Chris has already got me a tub for these. That's it. I'm just going to put the link in and pin it. So if anybody wants to come up on panel, we've only got like last lot of cookies to do. So I've put link up should anybody want to come on to. The thing is, when they've cooled down, Tracy, they'll firm up a little bit.
Well, yeah.
But you imagine they've got chocolate chips in, plus they swirled with Nutella as well.
True.
So they're going to be well chocolatey. You know. Chocolate lover's dream. Oh, they look nice, Tracy.
Let them cool on that wrap, and I'll put these in. They've come up right big, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, that lot has.
That's sunburn now. That's Johnny's sunburn, Tracy.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it stings him anymore, but he's still red.
You're not slapped to where he's sunburnt then yet.
But yeah. I mean, he was saying, oh, God, it's burning. But I says, we slapped some moisturiser on it.
As soon as I got him some cream out and he put it on, he felt different straight away.
Yeah, he said it felt a lot better.
And he put some more on before it to bed.
Hi, Tony.
Oh, sorry about the local picture, guys. I'm on my mobile. It's actually working for once. Working before.
Oh. Johnny says sexy tan lines now. He looked like a lobster. I'm not kidding you.
All his arms are all still red. They haven't gone brown yet. Still got
it did. It was like a lobster, Tracy.
But it's not stinging, I don't think, anymore, is it, Johnny? He's got a sexy tan, he said.
Yeah, sexy tan lines.
So you're both doing then?
You know what rain today? You know, even though it's been warm, You know, he still had his shorts on, taking Keith to school this morning, bouncing down rain.
Yeah.
When he come back, he was like a drowned rat.
Oh, God. You see, it's been raining all night here, but when Chris took Biscuit out, it was like a very fine drizzle. So they were wet, but not, you know, not.
I'm glad I decided to bring my clothes in off at line, you know, like yesterday before we locked all back up. Because today they'd have been soaking wet through, wouldn't they, at line? If I'd left them out all night.
Hello.
Hi, partners.
Hi, partners. How are you?
Tony. Tracy.
Hi, partners. Long time no see.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
Hello, Richard.
Yeah, it does.
Hi, Richard.
And it's literally they've actually had person.
So can you see out your windows now?
Oh yeah, well, some of them I'm a bit annoyed with. Really, the glazing's gone, and they've got like moisture in between the you know when it gets in between.
Yeah.
You can't bugger all. I went outside with brush and soap inside and flipping. You know, there's some of them I just can't get I can't get clean because it's within the glass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In between.
You'll have to mention it to your brother-in-law.
Yeah, the flipping windows are like the ones that it's in between are like I don't know, but
That's it.
8
Some
foot
units,
before 4 foot, they're massive.
you see, them the windows that we got before were like wooden ones, and they were like a vacuum sealed unit.
Yeah.
But with them being wood, moisture soon got under, and we got a few that were, you know, condensation and everything on them.
Yeah.
Not had a problem with these. It gets a bit steamy in the bathroom though.
Richard.
It's what?
Tina's turning from steamy windows.
Taking photographs.
Oh,
Say again, Tracy. What do you say, Tracy?
Elbow grease.
Yeah. Oh, I've had plenty of elbow grease. It's between the glass. It's on.
Oh, I don't
Between
mean you know,
it's like trapped between the glass.
Between.
That's what it means. Yeah.
Wow.
It's not. It's one set of windows are proper double glazed windows, and one set of windows have been secondary glazed. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Secondary glazed ones that are
So
dirty.
you can't see out of it properly.
You can see out, but it's not as good.
You're shot.
I would have to crazy scrubbing and coming out.
I've got to press some.
To replace them, you're talking megabooks. You know, they're massive windows. You know, they're the full height of the wall. Nearly.
Is it, Richard? Can I ask? Is it a bigger place you're going to?
Probably is, yeah, but I don't know. It's not a bigger living room, but it's a bigger bedroom, and it's very similar in size, to be honest. The bathroom's bigger.
Right.
Not much though, but slightly.
Yeah.
Bedrooms, the ceilings are much higher than what they are here. You know. But,
Plus, all these bills is included.
correct, yeah.
That is the plus side.
I mean,
No, so whatever you pay, your bills are included in the price, are they?
Correct. I pay $470 a month here just in rent, and all my gas, electric, poll tax, and all that crap's another £300 a month. So I pay nearly $800 a month here. Well, this place I'm going to, all the bills and utilities are included for $500.
Oh, that's good.
So it's a massive saving.
It is,
And the only problem is I'm having to do a lot of work on it before I move in, you know.
And it's just right corner from his mum.
You know.
Is it? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, it depends which way you look at that.
Well, yeah, because you're going to see more of her and she's going to see more of you.
Yeah, I see her nearly every day as it is. God forbid. She says to me, it's handy though, isn't it now? I said, handy for what? She says, well, you're next to a decent road. You're not out in the middle of nowhere and everything. I said, handy for what? Cut to the crap. What's it handy for? Well, it's handy for me, isn't it? She says.
It's handy for her.
She admitted it, and then Richard.
Yeah. It's no difference to me. It's about the same travel time to work from what it is here. You know what I mean? So it's makes no difference to me. Apart from that,
But
fact
it's a nicer place. It's a nice apartment you're going to then.
no, it's not that. It's not nicer than this. No, it will be when I've finished doing the work on it.
Yeah,
When you're
Right.
finished.
because she says, keep sticking to my fingers.
I said to brother-in-law, I said, I'll move in, but I said, I want this painting, that painting, and all that lot painting. He said, we can have 500 a month. What do you want, Hilton?
Hilton.
He says, you can do what you want with it. He said, I don't care. You can knock walls down and do whatever you want with it. But it's just...
So it sounds like it's a bit of a fixer-upper then, isn't it?
Well, it's just the woman that's been in it before. She had a dog and she didn't clean it or anything. You know, I don't think she cleaned up proper or anything. I mean, I got about 3 Henrys full of dog hair out of it.
Yeah.
You know, so I need to do some painting.
But he's also on about putting a wet room in as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
like we've got here. We've got a wet room here.
Yeah, I'm going to change the bathroom. I'm going to change the bath. The shower's all right. It's a good shower that's in it. It's, you know, it's a proper shower that's not an electric.
Were you checking that? Oh.
Proper boiler shower, you know.
Yeah, you'll soon get it how you want it.
Yeah. I mean, when we had the wet room, we had the bath taken now, so it's just a shower now.
Yeah.
Oh, you split the bathroom out, the bath out.
But you didn't remember to put some chocolate chips on top when you took them out. I forgot all about it, Tracy.
No, I
think
think
the fact that she's just dashed up says she didn't remember.
I'm going to put them there. I'll put them there.
Because it says you're supposed to hold a few back to
Put them on my lap.
I'll let you have that one, baby.
What?
That one that's all broken up.
Oh.
I'll let you taste test it.
Good bag, Chris.
It's all right. He took one off and one of the buns and put it on a plate so he can photograph it. So I can put it in the group.
I'm surprised Chris has not already had a taste test, Jeanette.
It's just about to, Tony.
Oh, because normally he's always had a taste test as soon as you've made them.
He's going,
You're not like it. You're going to make a piece. Not having that. Just make it this piece, biscuit.
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
It's 100 quid on lottery. I like that.
Ooh, that'll go towards your gas.
What's that?
It's just 100 quid on lottery.
Yeah, jammy.
Number two
No,
and number
for lucky Richard.
2 and 28 hot picks. First line.
Picked. That's them.
I still checked my lucky ticket from 2 weeks back.
Number 2 and number 28.
What are you looking your head up for?
Well, is that just normal lottery for 2 numbers then?
No, I just do it. I do Euro Millions hot picks.
Oh,
And
right.
And you all you do is pick
You've
2
got how many
numbers
biscuit
and you win 100 quid if you're getting 2 numbers.
Say,
You just
Chris
get 100
says
quid.
that Biscuit's looking up at him going. Licking his chops. Well, you can't have any chocolate. I must say, Tracy, they taste delicious.
Which ones?
There you go. What is it? You have £100. Thank you very much.
The cookies.
Ah.
Can't remember literally last time I won them in Euro. Must be at least a few years.
I
I've
think
won
last
that.
time we won it were about £3.50.
Can I turn that off?
I've won that 100 quid about 16 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're more lucky than what I have, then.
I won it for a few weeks on trot, and when I got into rage, got into used to having an extra 100 quid a week because I won it that often.
Is that hot pick?
Hot pick.
How many numbers do you have in one?
2, I do 2. If you do 3 and you get 3, you get £1,000.
Go 3 numbers then.
But but you've got to pick 3 out of 5 numbers. That takes a bit of
No.
doing, doesn't
I don't think we should have ever done them
You're
hot
more-
picks.
You're
I just
more
done
likely
straight,
to get
straight real
2
job.
numbers
The
from 3 than 3.
it? Oh yeah. So it's only you got to
They
remember.
only do it on nights when Euro Millions is on.
No, I know. I do it on lottery as well, but on the lottery on lotto nights, I do pick 3. So that's 3 out of 6, and if you win that, that's £1,000 as well. The 3 numbers, because you think that.
You can put that towards your new fridge freezer, Richard.
Yeah. So you think how many times that you've won £25 or whatever it is for 3 numbers, but if you did it in hot picks, you'd have £1,000.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just imagine if you've got 3 numbers in or same week or all.
I've managed to get my chocolate on, Jeanette.
Yeah. All I did, Tracy, were because my chocolate's a bit. The chocolate, they're a bit.
I'm just waiting for others to come out.
In a warm room, they're a bit sticky. It'll go towards something, Richard.
Fucking well. We're going towards some paint that I'm buying tomorrow. I've got to cushion it back in my car, and I'm going to take it to the mixing shop and get them to mix me a tin of paint. That same colour as my cushion.
Ooh.
There's a shop right opposite work, one of these little, it's a little independently owned paint shop, and he mixes any colour you want.
Ah.
So
He
I'm
put
going
a cushion in so they know exactly what colour to.
correct, because I want it to match my sweet, you see, so I brought one at cushions in my bed.
So the white that you've painted it already is just like an undercoat.
Yeah, the white, yeah, that's right, yeah, it's had a coat of white, so, but I'm going to do it grey. I'm not going to leave it white. I've decided to do it grey. My curtains are grey, sweets grey. So I thought I'm going to do the wall grey. I think that wall with bricks that had the bricks on.
Yeah.
You know.
Your partner's concentrating. He always is a silent person, isn't he, partner? He's always concentrating on whatever he's concentrating on.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, but I know he's watching on Friends, but
I was just going to say, I reckon he's eating peanuts.
Peanuts.
Tell with the
yeah,
mouth.
peanuts.
Spot on, Richard. Correct, as you would say.
You can tell
He
when
always
people-
loves his peanut partners.
What kind of pop have you got today, partners? Iron brew.
His pop.
But I'm not. But staying with bars.
Ties, eh?
Tiger.
They still do ties, eh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They still do. I mean, are they bringing back the old can names and
Gary.
stuff?
No, they've also
Oh, Gary, how are we doing?
Farm
We
food.
used to have them as a teenager.
Yep. Farm food, you can get 3 cases for £20.
Farm foods.
Yeah,
Is that where you get them from?
Except for Iron Brew, that costs a bit more. But the real
Right.
pops, they do lemonade, cola, cherryade, cream soda.
Yeah.
Orange,
Oh, I used to have cream
pineapple.
soda as well, yeah.
What
Oh, just had cream soda last time, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got a case of ties and a case of orange.
I've just put your stream on my other computer, then I can go in YouTube, to comment. And first, an advert come up first. I've read it says.
Oh yeah, I got happy before I joined Jeanette's stream.
Yeah, it's the first advert that pops up before I can watch it. It says suffering from vaginal dryness.
Screenshot.
Never got that lecture.
What I do is there's my stream, yeah, and I pop out my YouTube chart and put it there.
Hey, I usually get
I still have a YouTube side open.
prepay your funeral. That's only adverts I get.
Jeanette, I don't get interested in stuff and
Every month
adverts.
of Sundays consider doing that. If you don't want to cough up for me bloody funeral, just chuck me in the river. I'm not bothered. I'm certainly not paying out my own money for my own funeral. That's for sure.
What state pay for your funeral?
I'm not going to give a shit who pays for it. I'm not going to complain.
You see,
Am
my
I?
mum prepaid hers. only because she didn't want us any more added expenses. If you know what I mean.
Well,
She knew that what she paid for, that were it. It were paid for.
Yeah, talking about funeral costs, I'm looking for new things for that because the policy I've got, I'm paying over the top for liquid milk. So I'm trying to find somewhere else to get a policy.
But yeah.
Will you lose whatever you've paid in if you change?
Yeah, I know that.
Oh.
But I'm sure Tracy, there's other policies out there I could get a lot cheaper and get a lot more for it.
Yeah, you try and claim it back off them, they won't flipping give it easy, I'll tell you.
I mean, this on a lot of these adverts, they say you might pay in more than what you get back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is wrong.
Up to now, I've signed 16 letters now to get my pension. 16 I'm on now.
16?
I keep a record of how many. I've had 16 letters now. What do you want to talk about? It's been going on since Christmas.
I know.
Yeah, is there something about getting your money back? Is that when you're on about literally getting 16 letters around?
You can claim your pension when you're 55, you know.
Right.
If you've it was like Chris, when you were working, you paid into a pension pot.
Right.
And what they do is, if you pay into a pension pot, then your employers pay exactly the same amount as what you pay in.
The Exxon Nobel where I work, they paid in double what I paid. That's why it's such a good scheme, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah. But the problem is, if it's one of these, what they call a defined benefit pension, I think that's what they're called, the old ones, you can't draw it. You can only draw a quarter tax-free. But if you transfer it into the other style of pension, the modern day pension, which are not as good, but then you can draw what you want out then. You can only draw it out in lumps, in quarter lumps to keep it tax-free. Whereas a defined pension, you can only draw a quarter out once to wait for the rest. It's dead complicated. It's actually mind-numbing.
Complicated.
And you have to pay a financial advisor as well. You can't just do it yourself. You're not allowed to. You know. So if it's anything over 30,000, you have to have a financial advisor. So you have to pay something, and their fees are $6,000 a year.
Do they take this financial advisor you're talking about, Liz? Do they take their cut of it as well?
Yep, £6,000 they take.
They take 6,000.
Anybody tells you different, they're lying, because they all do the same thing. They take a year's worth of pension benefit off you. They do.
It's low. It's
the lowest really. When I've gone through all this, I'm going to be a pensions advisor, I think.
Change your job.
Oh yeah, they won't tell you now. They won't tell you nothing. They just give you nitbits and tidbits because they don't want you to set money. They want you to die. They want you to get to your age where you retire and then die.
Yeah.
And then only 50% then goes to whoever you've nominated, and 50% goes to the state. It doesn't all go to your family.
Yeah.
Let's say you've got 200,000 in a pension pot and you die when you just on the day you're supposed to retire. Somebody else doesn't get that 200 grand; they get 100 grand, and
and everybody.
Oh, very nice.
I'll put some chocolate on.
Referring to inheritance tax.
You say again.
Referring to inheritance tax.
They may do, yeah. The people who receive it, they might get clobbered. I just don't know how it works out for them.
Job specials more than 200,000.
They're not going to. They're not going to get the chance to worry about that with me. That's for sure.
Make sure he spends it before he.
Well, we have a financial advisor.
25,000 for inheritance tax.
I asked to get the financial man who comes to work, and he says anybody who sits on it and waits until they retire once the bum's feeling. He says you should have it out while you're still able to enjoy it.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you.
he says, what's point in having a load of money if your flipping health goes downhill and all that crap?
Yeah.
Just live off your state pension. He says you can flipping manage off that. He says any big lumps, get it out while you can. And that's a financial expert, you know. So he's mad sitting on it.
Well, same as you said, Richard. What's point in sitting on it and not being able to enjoy it once you've gone?
Correct. If I get that money, I can have my hip replaced, my knee replaced, a world cruise, new Range Rover, and still have plenty to left to piss about with. That's where I look at it.
I was going to ask you, Richard. Have you ever been? Because you sound like you have. Have you ever been to university?
No.
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 You sound like you had.
No, I'm afraid not.
He's very savvy, Tony. I think that's
I've noticed that. Yeah.
Savvy.
I'm not really. I'm not very savvy, but unfortunately, I'm surrounded by people that are very savvy. You know what I mean?
No.
My brother is very savvy.
Talking about Richard.
You know, he knows his onions. I mean, he's owned his own business since 1986.
I'm going to say, when you're running your own business, you've got to be savvy, haven't you?
Yeah. Correct. And oh no, there's no way I'll buy. In the next couple of months, that money will be in my bank account. No doubt about it. That'll be it. And NHS waiting for it. I'll be going down the outside with a check.
I can't understand why you've had to sign so many letters.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Because it's all these. The problem is there's loads of these firms advertising pension services, and some of them are fraudulent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They con them basically. They set up and they say we do this, we do that, and we can. So they contact your pension people. And it's your pension people who you get your pension off that are signing sending letters to and fro. It's them that are holding back because they say that they're concerned about fraud. You know what I mean? That you're not getting screwed over by somebody or some company. You know. It's just a long drawn out process. I did know it'd take at least 4 months, but it feels like it's been going on for 4 years. You know?
Just think of the lovely money at the end of it.
Believe me, I think about nothing else buying this. That's the only bit I think about.
Hey up, Chris is counting down days till he can get his.
Yeah, well, when he's 55, he'll be able to have it. And
He's only got 2 more years after this year. And
thing is, get it moving before he's 55. Get the letters in before you're 55, because that can save you a bit of time. You know, like a month before, get them letters banged in and get the ball rolling.
Yeah, but yeah, he's like 2 years after his birthday in November, and he'll be able to draw his pension.
Yeah, because he's younger than me.
You'd be surprised how much money you've got, Drew. I mean, when they rung me up and told me I nearly dropped bloody phone, oh, fucking knickers. So, you know, you're surprised. You've got to remember, if we're a good pension company and they've invested it well, it grows, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Well, we discussed a few weeks ago, Jeanette, about the NHS waiting list, and it's cheaper to skip all that rubbish and go private and get your treatment done privately.
Well, it's not cheaper for you yourself. It's not cheaper for the person who's having to pay. You know, for my hip, it's between 12 and 14 grand.
Yeah.
You know, worth every penny.
I'm saying that, literally, because I've got one thing I've had for nearly 20 months now on the NHS, and they've just referred me again to another specialist because the specialist was under, he passed away when he retired. So I'm under another specialist I have to see recently. He's put me in to see somebody else, and they said you're going to be waiting a few more months to see him.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had it a long time, which is affecting something else I've got, which I've had for 6 months, and that's getting worse every month.
Well,
I was
Annoying. So
I
it
was
tipped me
talking
off.
to a guy in Sainsbury's and he was walking on crutches. I was there hobbling up aisle and he's walking on crutches and I said, blimey, and I thought I were in a bad way. I'd turn it and he says, I'll be waiting now, over 2 years now for an hip replacement. I thought, oh my God. And he were only young as well. He were a lot younger than me. I don't know how old he were, but I could tell he were younger than me. And he were on 2 crutches. I thought, Jesus Christ. And he said, I've been waiting over 2 years now.
It's all wrong.
It's pathetic, isn't it? Yeah, it is long. It's pathetic. I mean, when you need
the actual surgeon that's doing your operation privately,
yeah,
he's same consultant or whatever.
Right.
Operations on
That's
NHS.
right. Most of the private operations are done at weekends because they do it as overtime.
no, they do it at weekends together, Richard.
Yeah, they do it out of NHS hours. They'll go to
so it's a weekend job.
But even some of them do it in the normal hospital. I mean, my brother, he paid to have his heart done, and they did him in the normal hospital at Blackpool, where they specialise in hearts at Blackpool, Victoria.
Yeah,
that's their speciality, hearts. You know, and all that business. What do you call it? Hearts. There's a name for that kind of surgeon. I can't think what it's called.
Not cardiovascular.
Cardiovascular. That's correct. That's it. Cardiovascular.
Have I got that there?
Yeah, you've only got the 3 consultants. Jobs exist.
Yeah.
Cardiovascular, neurosurgeon, and the other one that does bones. And I forgot what that's called as well.
Orthopedic.
Orthopedic. Well, that's it. Them are your 3 consultants in hospitals. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's ear, nose, and throat.
Yeah, but that's not like a surgeon. That comes under what is it? What do they call that? Yeah, what they call it now? I mean, there's lots of different
ENT.
things. Come under
ENT.
Yeah, and they come under like men with problems and women with problems and all that. But that's not like a standalone thing.
What's Tommy on about? About that holiday, Uncle Andy, I might leave it out now. After what I've heard today, you can turn the kettle off now, Gary. Huh?
Well, I had a CT scan about just a week ago now, and I've got to wait another 2 weeks to find out what the results are. Because that's the NHS. That's if I found out anything. You know what I mean?
Like everybody's it was. Tracy's got to go to Bradford to have a hearing test and sort her ears out.
They put you in the thingy, literally. They put you in like it looks like a tumble dryer. It's not. It's a machine that goes down like on a little table inside a thing.
The CT scan is like a donut.
Yeah, it is a donut. Yeah.
Now, a MRI scan.
MRI, that's like a tube.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
You're going.
The only thing I don't like about them, Jeanette, I've had them 4 different times. It's a bloody noise when you're in it. It's deafening.
Well, normally they should put earphones on.
Well, they do, but I still get headaches after I've been in the bloody scanner. It's too loud.
Pardon you?
I thought Tim were here.
Not that good.
But yeah. It's you know, while these people still willing to pay for these private operations, they'll do them. You know,
of course they will.
I'm thinking about that, you know, because the problem I've got, if I wait for this bloody waste of space surgeon, you put me in for this CT scan, I've been waiting months, and then the way it's going, I won't be here because it's getting that serious now. So going private would be a lot quicker to get it done.
You see, that's one of the reasons why Richard wants to go private. Is had that much pain with that hip and his knee.
Yeah,
it's like.
I mean, my knee's not been so bad, but you know, it's my hip. I mean, sometimes you have good days and I'm fine, and then all of a sudden it'll be crap.
I'm exactly the same, Richard. You know, as I was saying last night, certain times I can be walking and it's just like bone rubbing on bone, and you can hear it like crunching. They're not done out. They've admitted I need a knee replacement, but they're not doing it because of my weight.
Why are they using that? Why are they using that as an excuse?
Well, it's for anesthetic, you see, that's the problem. This is what they said to me. I have to lose weight. They said even if you have it done privately, you still have to lose weight because it's too risky with the anaesthetic. You know what I mean?
But,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a case of you buggered if you do and you buggered if you don't. You know what I mean? It's.
But I'm hoping I'll improve after I get rid of the 48 steps every day.
That's it.
Mm.
That's it.
That's 96 steps I do every day.
Well,
Some
up to
days-
where your pant is.
Where
That's
I'm at
where
the
it's
moment,
living
yeah,
now.
48 steps. And I do it at least twice a day, some days more. If I'm in and out, I can be at 200, 300 steps a day.
This place is moving to, Tony. It's like
Yeah.
on ground level.
If you go in the front way, there's a few little steps, but if you go in the tradesman's entrance, there's no steps.
But yeah,
Both lead, two entrances, both lead to the same door because you've got it. Where I go in is where beer barrels used to go. Very complicated, but I go in where beer barrels used to go in. It used to be a billiard room. It used to be a conservative club.
I mean, yeah, you could understand it if there were still beer barrels down there, Richard. But
No, there's no down in
Not
there.
very conservative now, is it?
it'd be a dream come true for a
It's
fella.
just a bit weird because
down
there's still an hand dryer and a condom machine in the bathroom. Not here. Not here. I'm just talking.
It's only Richard could come up with that. Oh dear.
That's why windows are so big, you see, because it used to be the front of a conservative club, you know what I mean? And under them windows, there would have been chairs, everybody sat drinking and boozing, you see.
Oh, they've converted it basically.
Yeah. It used to be a conservative club and it was up for sale. It's been up for sale for years. First, it was up for sale for 400,000. And then when it dropped to 100,000, brother-in-law bought it, converted it into flats.
No, she's not asleep, Johnny.
No, we're just answering someone's message.
But
oh yeah.
You'll get it how you want it to, Richard.
Eventually, the outside wants a lot doing. God, does it? I was sat there on patio tonight looking at it thinking, what the friggin' hell have I done? You know, and you thought of that moment, you think, oh my God, look at this. You know, it all wants power washing, it's the shit everywhere, and it just looks awful. You know. Wants a right good power washing and proper sorting out does outside the patio.
Do you have
bit.
power washers at work?
Yeah, we want to work. Yeah, I couldn't take that on though. It's huge. I'd have to put it in back a pickle with forklift truck.
Oh, like an industrial on an industrial scale.
Yeah. It's a big and massive.
Heavy duty industrial strength.
Yeah, it is.
Imagine get job done though, Richard.
Problem is you fire it at a car and it whips paint off. You can't wash a car with it; it's too strong. Whips paint off. If it gets under a little bit of paint and a nick, and it's off. So that's what we use it. We use it for blasting pumps, for blasting paint off pumps and everything. You know, when a pump comes that needs reconditioning, we blast them all and repowder coat them and everything before we send them back. You know. So, oh yeah. But I do have some small ones somewhere. I used to have one. I lent it to somebody. I can't remember who I lent it to.
Never get it back.
No, a little yellow cartridge on it. Were just dead handy.
We've got one of them.
One of them with the round patio cleaner end on it.
Baby. Oh, we got a cartridge.
I can't remember who I lent it to. I was racking my brains earlier on today trying to think.
Hi, Irish. How are you?
And, you know, when you lend something out to somebody and you can't remember, and I just can't remember who it is. But it had the proper patio cleaning end on it.
I tell you what, I have got, and I inherited it from my mum. You know, one of these cartridge, these windows, like a squeegee.
Oh yeah.
So if you ever want to borrow it, Richard.
Yeah. Well, I was using, not one of them, but I was using a squeegee today. I have one where like it's got a fluffy brush on one side, then you flip it over and squeegee it.
No, this is like a Karcher one.
Yeah, it's an electric one. I've seen them. Oh, which one do you mean? But I wish I knew who had my power washer.
Yeah, Scrapping Irish. I'll just show you what we've made. They're the Nutella cookies that we've made.
Nutella?
Nutella.
Oh, chocolate spread, Jeanette.
Yeah. And these the Rasp Buns. They've got
Buns.
a look of them. They've got a look of them of a scone.
Scones?
Yeah. But you poke a hole in them and you put jam in them. And I said to Tracy,
right, yeah.
I said to Tracy, you know what would go nice with them? Some of that squirty cream.
I've got some here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that squirty cream on top.
I'll tell you what would go nice with them. A nice cup of tea.
Mine
Not a sponsor.
blackberry jam.
Yeah,
I sometimes wonder, partners, whether Yorkshire Tea's paying you to keep advertising Yorkshire Tea.
They're not a sponsor.
Tracy's used blackberry
You know what I mean?
jam,
What,
and
I
I've
wish
used strawberry jam.
Yeah.
I haven't took my cookies out yet, but I can now. These ones have cold.
Could you just imagine how much money you'd be getting, partners, for it? If they did sponsor you.
Very nice,
Yeah, the
Tracy.
free tea bags for life.
Yeah.
I haven't took them out yet. I'm just having a
That one on, whoa, hold it there, Tracy. There's one on the right at 3 o'clock. Looks like a face.
Say that again.
When you held it up then, when you held it up to camera, there was one on the right at 3 o'clock. It might have spun it around now, but it looked like a face. There, 3 o'clock. Now it's at 6 o'clock. Turn it back round. Keep going round.
Which one you mean?
Keep going round that way again. There, it looks like a face.
Yeah,
That one.
feels good, yeah.
There, 3 o'clock face. Like a Halloween face.
I think I did it like that first, Richard, if you come to think of it, and then you just put them round, don't you? I don't know. Many old go.
So yeah, that's what I said earlier on, Crypto. I says with them Rasp Buns, I says they've got the look of like a scone about them, and I would imagine they've got the texture of a scone, but you poke your finger in and you put jam in the middle. So on the sort of scone theme, I reckon they taste lovely with some squirty cream.
Yeah, because it's like, they've like toughened up a little bit, haven't they? So it's not like a bun.
But if you look at them, they've got the texture of a scone.
Yeah.
If you look at them, they've got that rough texture that you get when you make scones. Oh, that's the thing. I've got a lovely recipe for a scone. But you use
Oh, we lost Tony.
no.
Love that sound. £100 sound.
Whole wheat raspberry ricotta scones. But you do use plain flour as well. So you use it's like an half and half recipe. And then you know. What's going off here? That's the actual picture of them, look.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought they were a bit unusual. I mean, you know what I mean? And it says use 120 grams of whole wheat flour. Now, I've been researching it. And whole wheat and whole meal are they the same thing? We only use 120 grams, but also use 125 grams of all-purpose flour.
Ah.
and use fresh raspberries. It says whole milk ricotta and double cream. But you see, this is what made me think, because with this you use a pastry blender, you know, to blend it in with the flour.
14 views. Yeah. Yes, I want to. No, 14 views. What? My TikTok. 14 views. Yeah, I was like that.
I'll try to put something in chat.
You put another one on.
Oh, okie dokie then, Tony.
It goes up and down like that.
See you later, Tony.
But
Right, Tony.
see you later,
See you
Tony.
later, Tony.
That's what I said tonight about we having to rub the butter into the flour and whatever.
No.
That made me think that it was going to come out like the texture of a scone. You see?
Yeah.
No. Chase.
So we've been thinking, you know, them bottom things. They're a bit like a scone, but you poke your finger in and put some squirted cream on top, and they'd be like a scone. So but that's Richard. Oh, pardon me. He won again.
No, it's the same win.
I
wish you were every time.
With 200 quid, Richard, already.
That's tomorrow dinner when I go in Sainsbury's.
I've got a recipe for Congo bars, which is like a bit like a chocolate chip cookie, like in a bar. Easy smart.
In Bongo, they drink it in the Congo.
Rolo cookies. What other one? What was that one I've just been on about?
Rice crispy thing. Right,
Yeah.
Next week, aren't you?
I don't think I've got it on here, Tracy. But yeah.
Are we actually using Rice Krispies?
Yeah. Because you mix
Oh,
the...
I've got some more. I've still got some Rice Krispies in over there. All right.
It's a bit like it, but your Twix, you don't put your actual Twix in the mixture, you put it on top. But you make your bars out of these Rice Krispies and whatever, and then you cover it in chocolate and then put bits of
Twixes on top. Yeah.
But it's an obey, and I thought it were a bit different than what we usually make, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll go till 10 past, and then obviously, you know, I've got to take all this. Well, Chris.
Yeah, I've got a bit of washing up to do.
I've only got the bowl.
Maybe if I want to, I could just chuck all that away, but I want to keep it. You know, a little plastic.
Oh yeah. I tell you, I've got a cupboard that's only got my baking stuff in. You know, some of me, you know, muffin tin, not my tins, but me, yeah. And I've got one cupboard all to myself where my baking stuff is, you know, all empty, you know, like these. And
yeah, that's what I've been using tonight. You know, we only needed like so much, didn't we? Didn't need like loads of butter and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they were both easy recipes tonight, not a lot of ingredients. But if I think about it and I remember, Tracy, I'll send you that recipe afterwards, that Twix one.
Okay.
What's that, Richard?
I don't know. It was just an icon on YouTube. I thought if I put it in thing, I might be able to see what it is. I still can't do it. Is it two women dancing or something?
No idea.
I'm trying to work out what it were.
can see we've both got 2 legs, so it must be human form. Anyway, I'm gonna shut it down because this table
The bunny girls.
I don't have no idea. I tell you what, I can do. Still can't see where it is. That hasn't helped a deal, has it?
It might be devil girls.
Oh, no.
I thought by like
Down
putting
to
it
the
up on
devil.
the screen, it might be able to see a bit better. So I'm going to close it down, and I'll see you tomorrow evening, guys.
See you tomorrow, folks.
Yes,
Bye,
see you tomorrow,
bye.
guys.
Bye.
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 Thanks for
Bye-bye.
everybody being here. Bye.
Bye. Bye. That's what they are. Dancing girls in bunny outfits.
Oh.
Wonder what they were. Hey, Ross, get to bed.
It looked like